Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as Lothern on legendary difficulty. We're going up against a Beastman warherd. So, the situation here is that he, with his army, went and occupied a ruined settlement, which these guys here probably were responsible for destroying, and then they've come back and attacked it straight away. So I don't think he's had even a single turn of replenishment, because they all look to be at the exact amount of damage that they should be once they've just reoccupied something. So this was a very reckless decision made by him. I don't know if the Beastmen were at war with him prior to him occupying the settlement or not. Hard to say, I don't have the events thing to look at. But I would say that he probably would have known that these Beastmen were there. So I feel like a little bit of advice in terms of campaign strategy might help in this situation here to help people to not get into these scenarios. Because this is the thing. If this was rare, I'd just be like, alright, I'll just do the battle and I won't worry about it. But the problem is this is so common. There are lots of people playing legendary difficulty now that basically aren't ready for it. And that's fine. It's okay. It's okay to jump into something you're not ready for. The best way to learn is to make mistakes. But a better way to learn is to have an underlying philosophy on how you should guide your actions. Now, there are individual scenarios that you sometimes just need to make mistakes in order to learn. And even somebody that's put in 4,000 hours into a game can still make mistakes. So it's totally fine. But if any of you guys watch my live streams over the past year, you'll know that I've never lost a campaign on Warhammer 2 Legendary difficulty, despite the numerous number of very difficult campaigns I've done. And what has been the underlying reason every single time that I've been in a difficult situation and I got myself out of it? Apart from cheese, which is what most people will say, but the underlying philosophy behind cheese is actually caution. Caution, cheese is about conserving your power until it's needed and wasting the enemy. That is a degree of caution. That caution is the underlying philosophy on everything that I do in Warhammer 2, because I know that the AI has way too many advantages that I can't just go head first into the fog of war and not get fucked by like 2 armies, or get caught into ambush stance, or occupy a settlement, recolonize a settlement, and not expect the AI to attack us. That's why I don't go sailing across the water near pirates in the early game, because I know that they declare war on you if you give them the chance. If you give the AI a weakness, if you present them with a weakness, they will usually take advantage of it. You can certainly cross your fingers and be like, please don't declare war on me, please don't declare war on me, cross your fingers and hope for it, but you have to plan for the worst in every single situation. This is why in a lot of my campaigns, I'll be like 50 turns in, and I won't have expanded beyond my first province, or maybe even just a couple of regions, because I know that expanding early could end up to mean more encounters with enemies. That's why I don't send my agents to go and meet people from halfway across the world to get a 100 gold per turn trade agreement, because I don't want to meet Norscan factions, for example, because I know that they have a habit of declaring war on you, so on and so forth. I err on the side of caution. And so what ends up happening is my early game is slow, but my late game is a fucking monstrosity of expansion, because I've set up my infrastructure, my lords are level 40, my armies are doom stacks, and I'm ready to roll. But at the beginning of the campaign, you've got to spend that time being cautious and building up what's important, your armies. Now, if you lose this battle here, your army, your hero, and your lord, it's all dead. Now, these are experienced units. Losing that is a big deal, so you've got to err on the side of caution a lot more. So hopefully that can help you guys a bit more. Now let's try and win this battle.
Strong leader is needed.
I wouldn't feel the need to give, I guess, these sort of lectures if people didn't send in so many of this particular scenario. I see it all the time. And I would like to not get any more of them, to be honest. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Our guy here is on a horseback. What about yous? Okay, so he's our fastest unit in the army. Okay, what we're going to do is hide all of our forces over here, except for the general. Doesn't matter what order they're in. They just have to make sure they're actually hiding. Now, another thing that helps with campaign is experience, as in, you know, the more you play, the more you can learn. You have to understand how the AI thinks in order to master them. Know when they're strong and when they're weak. Understanding this particular scenario here, I know what their weakness is. The AI have a lot of missile units, and they've got the advantage, and so they're going to be reckless, right? Now, what they'll do is they'll attack anything they can see. The AI does not really try to screen the woods unless you hide all of your forces. So if this guy was hidden as well, then they'll look around for you. But if they can see him, then they'll think, okay, look, why don't we focus on him first, and then we'll worry about the rest of the army. And here's the thing. This is the fastest guy on the battlefield. He's going to waste all of their ammo. Of course. Oh, not this again. He always just wastes fucking ammo every single time. Yeah, well, that's because people keep sending in the same fucking disaster battles every single time. Same scenario happens again and again and again. Oh, legend! I was reckless and I got into a situation and now I'm fucked! Please help me! Sure. Well, I do the same thing every single time to help people, you know? Alright, what do they got? They got artillery. Alright, we'll waste its ammo. Fair enough. Because that's the best thing to do, you know? Alright. No, I'll tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna send our missile units into melee, and then we're gonna have our general duel a Cygor, and everything will just work out. Said nobody ever. Alright, so we want to waste the ammunition of the Cygors first. Try and stay at a distance. It's a lot easier to dodge the shots at long range. At short range, basically the longer range of the missile, the easier it is to dodge. Now, their units are hidden as well, but I know that they're there. And they're probably moving towards me, the units that are stalking. It's a lot easier to dodge on normal speed, but I don't want to waste too much of you guys' time, so that's why I do it on triple speed. Like if I was just playing on my own, I'd do this on 1 time speed, because I know I could guarantee the dodging of every shot, which I've dodged them all so far. But only by a close margin. So waste all the ammo of the Cygors first. We really don't want to get hit by a single one of those shots. And then we'll waste the ammunition of their archers. And then we'll begin the fight. Because what that's going to do is even the odds for us. Because we don't really have any balance of power shifters in our army. We don't have anything that can like just massively destroy shitloads of troops. We don't have any great laws of magic. I mean, he's got magic, but he's only got Shem's Burning Gaze, which is not good. Shit, I need to get in through here. Don't block me off, don't block me off! Alright, the Cygors are out of ammo now. Now we gotta waste the ammo of their archers. Because even though our archers are better than theirs, they outnumber us by such a huge margin that they'll simply outshoot us. We've got to gain a greater advantage over them. Now, it's a lot easier to dodge shots that are longer range. It's also easier to dodge if I'm on 1 time speed. But they got so many archers that we just need to get on with this. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much if he ends up being quite badly damaged. I'm sure we'll still be okay to handle the rest of the battle, because I don't really need this guy in melee later on in the battle. We should be able to handle it even without him. But if he's in reasonable shape, I'll send him in. We'll see. See, here's the problem. They're trying to get into melee with me and shoot me at the same time, so they're pushing me outside of range of their own archers, which is making it difficult for me to waste their ammo. But if with just a bit of patience, which is one of the virtues of caution, but with a bit of patience, we are doing damage to their army. It might not seem like it. This is the thing. I think a lot of people don't understand is that right now I'm damaging their army. It just doesn't look like it. This is me attacking them right now. You just in a different way. That's all. I'm taking advantage of their stupidity. Because you know what? They took advantage of your stupidity. You occupied a settlement in full view of beastmen. That was stupid. Do you think the AI is going to give you the benefit of the doubt? Oh, this guy just occupied a settlement. No, I'm not going to attack him. No, because that wouldn't be fair. They don't give a fuck. They're on legendary difficulty. They have like shitloads of cheese. They don't give a shit. They're there to kill you. You treat them exactly the same way as they would treat you. Don't show any quarter. Don't give them any mercy. Because you can't trust any of them. They're there to destroy you. And thinking otherwise is just utterly stupid. So, you know. There's not that many. I think people, for the most part, are really starting to embrace the cheese. Especially with Spiffing Brit doing so many cheese videos as well. People are really starting to embrace the cheese. But there is still a lingering, pompous sort of minority within the Total War community that's like, I would never cheese. This is why I only play on normal difficulty. Okay, bro. Look, play. This is what I've always said. Play however you want. If you want to play on legendary difficulty and lose campaigns, and you enjoy that, that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. If you want to play on normal difficulty and you know just play the way you want, not a problem at all. But live and let live. Let people play how they want. And if people send me in a disaster with a situation that they want fixed, let me fix it. However, I feel like I need to fix it. All right. Live and let live. That's the best way to do things. Even if it's not the way you would personally do it, or even if you think that this is a stupid way to play the game, that's fine. Live and let live. If you think you can do better, cool. Why don't you start your own channel and make videos? Shit, I fucking make a fortune. I'm fucking rich. If you think you can do better than me, god damn it, you can make a fortune if you can outshine me. Like I said, I'm fucking rich. I'm not that rich. But at the same time, you know. Shit, owning your own home these days is a form of wealth. I owe it all to you guys, really. The support this year has been amazing. But yeah, by all means, prove me wrong, you know? Start up your own channel and show how cheese is inferior. Do it. Get yourself 200,000 subscribers and put me in my place. Shit. Or, shut the fuck up. That's the other option. Gotta stay within range of those archers. Certainly taken a lot of damage, but it's okay. As long as he doesn't die, it doesn't really matter at all. Can't withdraw him from the battles. See, this is what they're doing. They're pushing me to the edge, which is outside of the range of their archers. So I have to go around their forces, so they go back into range of their goddamn archers. But then they clump up so much that they can't fire properly. So just a bit of patience. This is going to set us up for the rest of the battle. Taking a lot of damage. Like I said, it'd be a lot easier if I went on to 1x speed, but it would take a lot longer. I'm not trying to make them shoot their own troops. Generally speaking, when trying to get them to shoot their own troops, you're far better off using a flying unit or using a melee unit that's practically invincible. So if we had Tyrion, sending him in there might be a little bit more viable, but not in this scenario here, because this guy is certainly not invincible. Right, they're almost out of ammo, which means we can begin the actual battle soon. Alright, here we go. Alright, come out over here. We want to start using our magic. And then, don't think we'll need to double line it. Maybe we will. Oh, no. Yeah, I should probably double line this. Because they might break through our front at some point. I mean, they are... Like, we've got good units, but they have numbers, and there's certainly a degree of quality in quantity. Right, what I want you to do is to lure as many troops as possible away from them. They're going to come at us now that they can see us.
White lions, moving out! Assur noble, moving on!
Now, I found that Shem's Burning Gaze actually does a pretty good job on like these really large units, rather than generals. So we're going to aim for the Cygor, because they will still send some troops after the general, even though, well, we'll see. Ah, damn it, fucking thing got in the way. So decent amount of damage. Didn't see exactly how much. We'll calculate it next time we do this. Now that we've come out, we can't just go hide again. They'll know where we are. Who put these fucking obelisks here? Come on, hurry up. Now, obviously we need to be taking out the Cygors first. Alright, take out the damaged one first. Just have our guys hold the line for as long as possible. Keep them out away from the archers. Okay, one Cygor is almost gone. Cygors are really vulnerable to getting shot. Okay, one down. Okay, the general's over there. It's not ideal. Just gotta get him to hold the line as long as possible. Okay, both Cygors are down now. Aim in there. Actually, you lot over here, aim into this group. I didn't have enough troops to properly hold the line there. No one's obstructed, that's good. That guy there completely surrounded. Yeah, if they had their Ungors shooting at us, we'd have lost by now. Without a doubt. There's no way we could have shot them in a fair skirmish. This guy here might die. It looks like he's low level. I'll try and get him out of there, but... Shit. You need to hold the line there. Let me get you to try and take out their general. You should be alright against him.
At your command.
Yeah, he's doing well against that. And we've won the battle. Alright, so if we have a look at the damage, I think one, or actually, yeah, I think we lost 2 units of White Lions of Trace, but apart from that, the army is alive. They lost both of their Cygors, so next turn we'll be able to finish the job here. That dude's getting away. I don't think we'll be able to catch him. Oh, yes we will. Honestly, trying to kill him might not be necessary. Because they'll just end up getting another dude at full health. So yeah, not only did we win the battle, but we kept our army for the most part alive. Like I said, those White Lions got fucked, but Yeah, it was so badly damaged to begin with. Like, what could we have done? The fact that we walked out of this one with the amount of damage that we have is a bloody miracle. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a heroic victory for this, but it might give us close victory because of how much ammo we used up. There we go. So here's the big question. Anyone who... oh look, that one might actually still be alive. Oh, probably not. Here's the thing. Could anyone think of a better way of doing that battle? Because, like, I'm all ears. If you can think of a better way of dealing with those goddamn Cygors, let me know. Because the thing is, like, the guy in this email said that he could not possibly win the battle. So yeah, we lost 3 units. We might not have lost it if we had put that down there. It would have made all the difference. But yeah, next turn we'll be able to pursue and finish them off. Now, one of the main reasons that I think that they ran so early was because we actually did so much damage to their balance of power because of wasting their ammo. That's why it was so important. Not that that's really needed.
Must die for order.
Yeah, you probably need some replenishment. Alright, I'll have a look at the situation on the campaign, and we'll see what advice I could give, and then we'll end it there. But yeah, I think that was the best way we could have gone about that battle, and that battle went about as perfect as you could have wanted to. We killed the Cygors super early, you know, once the fighting actually began. The only thing I think I could have done better was maybe dodge shots a bit better.
The fates have surely selected you for greatness. Thanks to my guidance, your tremendous power grows.
Alright, so your army is in better shape. Good enough to finish the job here. And we saved a level 11, level 6, and level 5 hero. How are you leveling him up? Ugh. Militia Master! God, you don't need that. You don't have any of these units in your army anymore. Well, whatever, it's your choice. You don't have Lightning Strike, you should probably try and get that. Well, I'll let you level him up.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Apart from that, your campaign seems to be going fine. I think we can just auto-resolve that.
Prowess is needed. Subjugate them.
And there you go.
Defender of the Ever-Queen.
Problem solved. Now, it doesn't look like a disaster after that. It was just a bit of a disastrous battle. And so right there, we've got a battle that the guy himself said that he could not win the battle no matter what he did. I knew exactly what to do as soon as I saw the situation. You gotta waste the ammunition of the Cygors. It's the best way to handle them because they're not great in melee and they're super vulnerable to get shot, but they've got very long range, so they can be very difficult to hit. And also, their shots do so much damage, you really don't want them you don't want to have a fair skirmish with them, especially when the balance of power isn't in your favor in the first place. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've learnt something from it as well, because at the end of the day, I am here to help you. And I want to help you continue your campaigns and help you to get better at this game. And if you don't like the way I play it, then that's fine. Don't play it this way. Play to your enjoyment. At the end of the day, this is also on Legendary difficulty, and it is very difficult. So, hopefully you've learned something. Anyway, that's enough from me, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.